force of darkness, anything like that. He was powerful and passionate, had a made-up mind.
It's something that would stand in my mind as he was a man of great faith.
Lester is the one who taught me real spiritual warfare.
One thing about my dear friend Lester was his passion for the lost.
He's the tiger pastor. That's what all of us call him. He looked like a tiger, he talked like a tiger, he preached like a tiger.
I believe the church is victorious. You and I will see a mighty revival of God in this time in which we live.
Lester Sumrall will join missionary evangelist Howard Carter for an expedition to the Far East.
Tibet, China, Mongolia, Soviet Siberia, Russia, Poland, European and Scandinavian countries, Central and South America, just for starters.
Missionary, prophet, evangelist, apostle Lester Sumrall returns from his trip.
He prays for the sick, and he sees them healed by the power of the Lord Jesus Christ.
In the history of the whole world.
Divine destiny is possibly the most amazing feature of human existence. Why is man cast into a certain mold? And why does he do certain things, certain ways? What makes a man act like he does? Why does a man run fast? It's very easy to not understand the man you see in action. It's very easy for you to not be able to comprehend why certain people do certain things. And for that reason, I am very glad to relate to you some of the divine castings of my life, which I feel that God Himself preordained and made.
Did you know I spent 3 trips to China of recent times? I've lived in Hong Kong, have 3 churches there. And the stories of the suffering church in China. The last time I went, I was actually chased by the secret police from Hong Kong to Beijing. And they missed us every time. We were smarter. We preached every night. But buddy, we rode an airplane early the next morning without telling anybody where we were going. So they had a hard time staying up with us and keeping up with us. One of our preachers, the men from Beijing, the police, caught one of them, and right in the street, with many of our believers watching, he hit him on the head with his stick, knocked him down, turned loose his dogs, and everybody watched the dogs eat the whole body of this Pentecostal preacher. And after they had eaten his body, till there was nothing left but some bones, that man from Beijing, the capital city, said to our people, "Now, you that claim to raise people from the dead, come raise this one from the dead." By the time he's been in hell for 1,000,000 years, he'd have wished he'd kept his mouth shut. I've thought of writing a book about present-day China, and maybe I will. We've been there 3 times lately. We have lived there and have gone from Tibet to Manchuria across the land, taking over a year just to move from city to city. So we have a great love for that land and for those people there. And they are the most suffering people. They have raised over 100 people from the dead. And one of our services there, now these are all underground services. The police found you, they would shoot some of us, put some of us in jail, beat some of us half to death. And I said, "How many have been raised from the dead?" 5 or 6 people raised their hand. I said, "Stand over by that wall." I said, "How many here have raised somebody from the dead?" 5 or 6 hands went up. I said, "You stand over by the wall." And I was looking face to face with people that had been dead for 2, 3, and 4 hours, and the people that came and spoke to death as if death were a human. You don't know how to talk to death, you see. But you ought to read the word where it says, and the last enemy to be destroyed is death. Death is an enemy. It's not your friend.